Okay, hello, this is Rani Ahmed with you. This is lesson 39 in TK, in DCL-TK programming for the GUI, and in this lesson I'm going to talk about how to use the font chooser. The font chooser is what we use usually in any text editor to change the look of the fonts, okay, the way things are written on the screen with all the formatting. So going to do this first to show you the how to access first the font chooser. So of course the font chooser needs the GUI, so I must start with a wish interpreter, okay, and this is wish starting, okay, on the interactive shell. So now I want to start the font chooser. What I do is TK font chooser, then show. So here I'm asking the TK to show the font chooser, okay. Of course there's hide, I will write it, okay. So here's the font chooser. This one is the font chooser. Now the purpose of the font chooser is just to like give a string back to the program, so you get a string that will be used later with the font command, okay, that will be that itself will set the font of the widget that you want to set the font for, okay. So I'm going to hide it now, so I'm saying TK font chooser hide. This does not mean that I cannot write this in a script. Of course, you should know that already, but all I'm saying is that I'm trying to show you things step by step, okay. Now I'm going to use the font chooser with a text widget. So so what I'm going to do is just define a text widget, okay, and I'm going to define after it a button that will apply the font chooser selections, okay. So this is what will be. First of all, I say text and say .txt or whatever, so .t.txt, well, let's see t anyway. So I have a t and then I pack it. So now on the shell, on the wish, now I'm getting here a text editor. See, I can type whatever I like, okay. Now this script is a complete script, okay. You can just run it and it will apply things on the text widget, okay. So here I have two functions, two procedures, okay, two procs that I will be using to set the font, okay. You just use those functions or procedures as is, okay, without any thinking, and then you just apply it to the widget of your choice. So for example, and I'm saying the font is the functions that I will function I will start with is this one, font chooser focus. So here it takes the font, this parameter here is the one that should be the window path of the widget that you want to change its font. So the TK font chooser has a subcommand named configure, so it will configure the fonts, okay. Now here it's currently taking the current font of the widget, okay. Now the font chooser, when it configures, it calls another method or another function here or another procedure in TK, okay. It's called font chooser font selection. Now I have to tell you, those names of font chooser, font selection, font chooser focus are not really necessary to have them as such, but what you really need is the bodies of those methods, okay, or those procedures, and the parameters w. Okay, now this command here, the font chooser configure, when it asks for the font selection, the font selection function here should also have another two variables. Okay, this string font is what the configure command will send with the widget path name, okay, or the window path name here. So it can tell that I mean the window, or the window item, or any button there on the window, okay, that you want to change its font. Okay, to configure its font here, see, follow my mouse pointer, and I'm saying that the font now is an actual font, okay, with the string that holds this font path, or the font things that you selected from the font chooser. Okay, so so those two functions, okay, are responsible to, in setting the chosen font. Okay, now to choose the font, I first must call from a button here, okay, that I've added, and I will add later to the shell there, to the window there here, I mean. So I must call the font chooser show. So if I don't choose the font, it will not choose, of course, it will not do any change. Okay, so I here of course send the path to this method, this procedure, and things will run. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this here first. Of course, I put in the text editor in the pack text area. So this is here. Okay, I'm saying copy. I was copying it. Copy, paste. Okay, and then the next method, okay, and then I get the button, say copy, and go again to the shell. So I'm saying here that the button is being defined, and then I pack the button .but. Now if I look here, see, I got another button here. Okay, so this is for example, I am Rani. So if I change the font, I can go, for example, size 16 or something. Let me say a bigger font. So I say like this, and the font has changed. Okay, so this is all about the font chooser. I hope you liked the lesson. Okay, and thanks for your patience.